This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Chris Ledeen. Here's a look at your top headlines on this Tuesday, February 6th. In Pontiac, jury deliberations continue this morning in Jennifer Crumbley's involuntary manslaughter trial. Yesterday, jurors spent nearly 7 hours discussing the case. They must determine whether she could have prevented her son from carrying out a shooting at Oxford High School in 2021 that killed 4 students.
In order to find that the death of Madison Baldwin, Tate Meir, Hannah St. Juliana, and Justin Schilling was caused by the defendant, he must also find beyond a reasonable doubt that her son's act of shooting someone was reasonably foreseeable.
If convicted, Crumbley would be the first parent in the country to go to prison for their child's role in a school shooting. And when the verdict comes in, we will bring it to you live. You can watch it on air and at cbsdetroit.com, the CBS app, and Pluto TV.
Tests that are getting more aggressive, both in Dearborn as well as around the country now.
Behind the controversial Wall Street Journal op-ed that called Dearborn America's jihad capital is defending his work. Steve Stalinsky is the executive director of the Middle East Media Research Initiative. He's calling on Dearborn's mayor to watch the videos he referenced in the article and address the content of what's being said at protests in Dearborn. Central Michigan University is giving more students a shot at affordable education through the CMU tuition. Starting this fall, applicants from homes with incomes less than $65,000 a year will be eligible for tuition-free attendance. On your block in Birmingham, where a debate over removing historic trees in one neighborhood in order to build sidewalks took center stage at a city commission meeting last night. In the end, commissioners voted to move ahead with the project. However, the trees will stay and sidewalks will not be built. For now, the plan calls for fixing water and sewer pipelines and putting down new asphalt on Shirley Road and Arlington Street. On your block in Bloomfield Hills, the Maple Theater has closed its doors. In a post on Facebook, the owners say their lease expired and the financial impact of the pandemic was a tough one to overcome. Right now, let's get a look at that next weather forecast with Kylie Miller. Good morning, Kylie.
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, everyone. We are battling once again some isolated areas fog, so just keep that in mind for your morning commute. Otherwise, cloudy sky conditions this morning with a light wind out of the northeast sustained at 5 miles per hour. Temperatures this morning are starting off in the upper 20s. We're going to be climbing into the 30s by this afternoon, and then highs today will reach the low 40s for most, and we are going to transition to a partly cloudy sky condition, so we are going to be losing some cloud cover along the way. Today, I'm calling it a good mix of sun and clouds. Breaking down your zone by zone forecast, temperatures across our southern zones for highs will continue to climb into the upper 30s and the lower 40s. It is going to be a slightly cooler for Monroe, Luna Pier, and Bedford with highs in the upper 30s. But for Washtenaw and Wayne counties, temperatures are going to be climbing into the low 40s. For Ypsilanti, 43 degrees for your expected high, 42 in Huron. For our central zones, Macomb County, Oakland County, Livingston County, temperatures across the region are going to be very close to 40 degrees. I think we're going to be slightly above that. Same thing goes for the Thumb region, but for the immediate lakeshore areas, temperatures are going to be in the upper 30s. So clouds to start today. We're going to be losing that cloud cover this afternoon. So by 4 p.m., get ready to see the sunshine. It's going to be a bright and beautiful day before more clouds roll on in tonight, lingering throughout the day tomorrow. So breaking down your next other 7-day outlook for today, temperatures will climb into the low 40s, mid 40s expected for tomorrow, then 50s will return for Thursday and Friday. Friday, though, we're going to be watching out for a chance of rain.
All right, thanks for that, Kylie. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.